So I want to explain to you how the academic game actually works. You chase other people's success and you chase success. And the whole game is what's called building status. And what you're doing is you're leveraging other people's status or that are more successful than you, or you gain status by working on something. And two ways that you could sort of view this is creating value, or you're doing rent seeking. That's another way to sort of think about this. And a lot of people do this in a lot of different other markets. But in academia, it's pretty pronounced in terms of these activities where particularly early on, you chase a lot of status. You look at famous people that have done well, or they've published a few ideas that you like, and you chase those particular ideas. And then you put those people that you read their paper or their work on a pedestal, and then you think of them in godly-like fashion. And those people walk around in sort of godlike status. And I know it's a weird scenario to think about this, but this is really what it's like. And, for me, I've been on sort of the both receiving ends of it, where it feels like you're just chasing other people. And that was me early on in my life, where I was like, I have to chase other people to become successful because that's how the game works. And now I'm on the other side, where every once in a while somebody bumps into me that they've read my paper and they've said that it's a good idea. And it's a really weird feeling on either side. I want to point out that when you stop chasing, when you stop looking at the world as if that there's successful people and not successful people, and you just have a conversation, you say, hey, how you doing? Things change a lot more. And in my life, in my scenario, I actually like not being around the academic game, because then I feel normal. I feel like a normal person where I can have a conversation with anybody and it doesn't matter who they are. And it feels like we're there because of the character of the individuals, not by the success of what they've accomplished. And I know that this is a difficult thing because this is inherently human to seek status, to climb the wall, to show other people that you made it, and do all those kind of things where you're building a bigger house and a fancier car and hanging out with fancier people. That's inherently human to do all those kind of things. But, what I've come to realize is that it doesn't change you inside. And some people actually do get changed and they become kind of more jerky when they get this status. The more that you actually get, the more that you become of the person that's inside. And it's kind of a good rule to realize. And you'll run into people every once in a while that you're like, hey, I really like what you did. And they enormous, they change, and you get a different sense from them in terms of the sort of jerkiness that comes out. And every once in a while you run into somebody that you're like, hey, I really like what you did. And then they become a nicer, more gentler person. And you realize that, wow, we're all people, we're all human. And, we really need to take a step back and think about what it means to chase success. And what it means to put that pressure on you. Because inevitably, if you look at the percentages of people actually becoming successful, not that many people actually do. And so for all of those people that don't become successful, or for all the people that you see are successful, there's a whole bunch of them that don't achieve that success in these kind of markets. So I want you to take a step back and think about the implications of all of this. Think about the people that are not getting there. But also think about the process of what it means to be part of this. And think about the person that you want to be. I was told, I don't know how true this is, but I was told that Einstein was this, he's a brilliant person, or was a brilliant person, but you could walk up to him in the streets of Princeton and just have a conversation with him, and he would be okay with that. I hope that all of us sort of strive for that middle ground. But again, nobody is perfect, right? So I don't want to put him on a pedestal in any sort of way. So I just want everybody to realize, just be more human. Have conversations. Don't worry about all of that extra stuff. In fact, the measure of somebody that is really good at doing this, doing the whole research thing, doing the whole life thing, so they can have a conversation with anybody, and everybody feels okay when they talk to them. The more that you can relate and be part of somebody, the better off you're going to be. So instead of looking at publications, it's okay to tell people that they've had, a good idea, but treat people as if they're human, and just go around and be okay with who you are and who everybody else is, no matter what they have and what they're there to show. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.